We are live. Welcome to Mondo Market TV. Today we're gonna have a good time together here because we're gonna show you listen. What we're gonna show you today will get you relaxed and having a good time in no time. Just wait, Shahar will show you all about it. But before we get started, how about if you share? Yes, share, leave a comment. In fact, do we have a drawing going on?
Oh gosh, we have to have a drawing.
Yes, we do.
Okay, let me think about it while you
All
talk.
right, we'll announce what you're gonna win here in a minute. But in order to get entered to win, all that you have to do is share this video and leave a comment. Drop us a comment and share, and you'll get entered to win. We'll announce a lucky winner at the very end of the day, at the very end of this broadcast. But remember that this is interactive. Like, we're here, we're having a good time with you, but we don't want to feel like we're here alone. So do talk to us and ask your questions. It's a great, this is your Sparkle of Creativity show. It's your moment to just take some time for yourself and just have a good time and relax and have some fun. So yes, so participate and interact. And let's see, did I cover all of the announcements?
Yes, cover. Well, so then we have a drawing for people that participate, right?
Yes, we do.
So here's what you need to do. You need to comment or ask questions, even better, ask questions on whatever chat you're in. You might be watching on Facebook, you might be watching on YouTube, you might be watching on mondomarkettv.com, which actually is the best place to be.
That is the best experience. There's a chat box below the video on there. Yep. That's the place to be.
Whenever you have a question or a comment, you can put there. Start by saying where you are in the world. We really love to know that.
Yes.
Then, at the end of the hour, we are going to draw 7 different colors, because I'm assuming that if you are here right now, you either like embroidery or you're interested in embroidery. And the most important part of the embroidery is actually the embroidery floss. So I'm going to give you a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different colors of embroidery floss for you to get the juices going.
That is, nice.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yes, that is way cool.
So remember, to get that, and we are going to put that on the chat as well, you need to participate. Like the page wherever you are, and if they allow you to give hearts and thumbs up and things like that, you know, these things do impact a lot how we show on social media platforms out there. So take a second to do that, and then comment on the blog.
Yes.
Especially on the blog, on the chat, especially right at the beginning. Okay? So can I go talking?
Go for it, right? Oh, and by the way, Linda, welcome, Linda.
Hey, Linda.
She said, on a mini trip and still being able to watch Curious Mondo rocks. Well, thank you.
Thank you. I think you're going to be fascinated today. You know, this idea came from the following. I like embroidery, and for me, it's a very relaxing activity. I haven't been doing this for a very long time, maybe a couple of years. And I just find it very, you know, especially when I have a tough day and I get home and I'm way too tired, or maybe, you know, just not a good day like we all have. I like to get this because it's like the mind goes silent and I can start thinking about other things other than whatever happened that day. Well, so as you all know, a while ago, you all had, or maybe you saw, the coloring books, right? And when they came out, I thought, this is quite fascinating, right? Because, yes, it is something to take the stress out of the picture. And you get some pens or whatever you use, and you color. And it's really cool. It's very, very cool. But it didn't work out for me. Why not? Well, first of all, because you have to draw and color inside the lines, right? So it's like there are those rules, and I'm kind of bugged by rules. I like to take them as suggestions most of the time. And the other thing is, once it's done, it's done. I really don't have much to do with that. So I was thinking, okay, let's take that one step further. What can I create that provides the same emotional content so I can, you know, pay attention in something that I'm doing. I can de-stress, if there is such a word. But also at the end, I have something beautiful that I can, you know, use it somehow. And then I thought about embroidery, because after all, it's something that really fascinates me and I think is relaxing by its nature. But once you know, I gave 1 or 2 classes in fiber festivals, and I noticed that people actually get very stressed because, you know, they forget the sequence of a stitch or something, and I decided to create something, or they think it takes too long, okay, which, you know, compared to knitting is super fast, but they still thought that it would take quite a while. So I thought, okay, let's create something then that is really relaxing, not too many rules whatsoever, but creates a stunning result in a very short period of time. And then I decided to make these pieces. I call them Brain Flow Embroidery, and I think they're super fast, super beautiful, and super relaxing. So before I go and really teach you how to do this, because we are going to create one from beginning to end with some variations and some stitches, and you're going to see how cool and easy it is, I want to show you some of the pieces that I have created for this show today, okay? So if you take a look right now, you're going to see that I have created some cards, and the kit is around this, especially because we do have Mother's Day coming up in 1 week or so. It's just a beautiful, beautiful card that you can create in no time, and different than anything you could buy. But you can also create wall pieces. So I have one here on a canvas, and I have another one on a loop. I don't know if you are aware of this, you probably are. Hoop art is very in today. There's a whole generation that embraces making embroidery or sometimes painting and putting them on a hoop and going to the wall with that without big frames or anything. And they actually look super cool once they are on the wall. So you can see that my topic for today are poppies. I think is a very pretty flower and very, you know, fluid in its beauty. So that's what we are going to be creating today. So these are the things you need to do. You need a base for your embroidery, and it can be many things. I chose for this kit the burlap. I think the burlap has this organic and very, it's not rough, how I would call that.
I think organic describes it well.
Yeah, it's just cool.
It has a very,
country kind of look, right?
It's a nice look. I like it.
I have an embroidery hoop. This one is not in the kit, but it's an embroidery hoop. Can you please say it's a 6-inch one?
This is a 6-inch embroidery hoop.
Yes. I have an assortment of embroidery floss. I have an assortment of fun fabrics, fun textiles to work with.
Now, the embroidery floss, just any kind of embroidery floss?
Yeah, well, this one is the normal one that everybody finds.
And now these fabrics.
These are organza, silk, some fancy too.
Anything that you have at home, like, is this a good opportunity?
Well, it's not anything that you have at home. It's really fabrics that have some transparency.
These are fabrics that are meant for this brain flow technique.
Yes. Okay, so I have silk, I have organza, I have tulle, so a variety of things. And of course, a needle, right, for your floss. Now here's the thing, I told you that it was going to be easy, fast, and super gorgeous. So I'm using here something that you don't see all the time as an embroidery needle, is the chenille needle.
Okay. Okay.
Why? Well, first of all, it's for what we are going to do is just perfect. It's going to do the trick for us. It's easy, has a big eye. Because my thought was, okay, I want a kit that you can put in your purse and do anywhere, even on a road trip, as long as you're the passenger. You can be embroidering something. By the end of the trip, you already have the piece ready.
So, Linda, there you go.
There you go, Linda.
Liz says, hi from Pennsylvania, love poppies.
Oh, awesome. And the other reason I chose the chenille is actually I use that a lot because I also like to do ribbon embroidery, and they are perfect for that.
So tell me about this needle anyway.
So the difference is it's bigger than the normal embroidery needle. It has a big eye. So for me, for example, I wear glasses on camera, but in my daily life, you really, it's only if I'm reading or you kill me, because other than that is inside my purse. So there are things that I don't like to keep getting my glasses all the time off. So the thread, the big eye is a good thing, and I don't have to ask Nashla to help me thread either, which is always good.
Oh.
Okay, because she complains about everything.
Oh, I do not.
Yeah, you do. So that's it, okay? And it has a sharp point, which, like I told you, sometimes
makes it easier.
It makes it easier here, and with ribbon embroidery even easier. Okay, so I have my burlap on the hoop. And why do you use a hoop? Well, it just makes it easier for you to do the embroidery because it stretches the fabric. It's always, it stops moving so you don't make mistakes. So it just makes your life easy. The first thing you have to do is decide, we are going to work this embroidery on layers, okay? So we are going to go from the background to the poppy itself. Okay, so the first layer is, of course, the background. You're going to choose from the fun fabrics whatever you want.
And these are really gorgeous fun fabrics.
If you're making a card, which the kit comes with 5 of them, stay there. You're thinking about more or less this size here, which is about 4 inches to 5 inches tops, right?
Okay.
So when I'm working here, I'm not going to draw any square or rectangle on my burlap. You don't have to. The idea is, let's make it just flow. Okay, not too many rules.
May I ask you a question?
But you know you're not going to use the whole circumference because it would be too big.
So how tight does this material have to be on the hoop?
Well, tight enough that it's not going to move.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then you just go and cut pieces of this fun fabric, and you can, you're just going to play with it. I can even put some red, not too much because the poppies are red, right? And then come and, let me see this one. And then you really look and see, okay, this looks really good. I'm going to go with that. Again, idea is play with it. Don't try to make rules if you don't have to, okay? Okay, so I'm going to get some of this too as well. And I'm going to add here. So I added 3, 4 layers. I didn't count. I just put something that I thought, oh, this is going to be an interesting background. I'm also not trying to have everything straight. It can flow a little bit and go to the borders because, again, the idea is to be organic and free. Once you have that, you need to tie this to the piece itself, right? So that's when the first embroidery floss goes inside the needle. Now, remember, I told you, easy, fun, and fast. I'm working all this process with 6 strands of embroidery floss, meaning that I get whatever color I'm using, and I just pull, and I don't have to make them split apart whatsoever. 6, okay? And then I start tying this to the background. Now here, you do have 2 options. Do it without a knot and with a knot. I'm going to show you without first, because I actually work with a knot most of the time. So when you're doing embroidery, you come in with the thread, and at the beginning you do have to hold a little bit your pieces here.
I love the fabric that you have on.
Yeah. You leave a little bit without going through.
By the way, say hello to Karen Baker.
Karen Baker!
Hello!
Oh, the sculptor extraordinaire. So you go back in, and you come back out again, almost on the same spot, and you're done. The thread is secure. Now, this is how you do, and this is a way that if you are ever going to see the back, it's going to be perfect. You don't have to worry about it. I have all my other threads with a knot because I'm going to glue to a card. It's never going to show. It's going to make this process fast. So I'm going to go. Like I said, rules or suggestions here, okay? Well, now, how do I want to make this stay on the burlap? I'm going to do some very straight stitches around this fabric, really fast, just in order, let me see if can I hold like this with the camera? And in different spots.
No,
I can. See, I came here to the left, now I come back, and they're big stitches too. To go fast, because the purpose here is going to give a design to this, but at the same time, the purpose is to hold my fabric and my textiles here down, okay? There you go. And you see that is actually, I think it's beautiful. I'm doing with green, and I almost have everything held together here.
Maria said, this looks fun, I just tuned in.
Yes, it is fun. You're going to see. It's super easy. And of course, it's shiny because of the fun fabric.
Say hello to Noemi Smith as well.
Another sculpture extraordinaire. Wow, the embroidery demo is turning into a sculpting bash. I want to see them doing that. Okay, so you can see now, I'm going to give to you, Nash, that my background is already, less than 2 minutes, is already secure, and I have some design element. The green here meshes quite well with the background. You could pop a color here, no problem. Let me show you how you end this. You just go in the back in 2 or 3 little squares here, and you're basically done. I always do one more because I'm kind of paranoid, okay? And I'll give to Nashla so she can show you on a close-up. There you go. While you do this, I'm going to get another shade of green.
I like it very much.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Check it out. Look how pretty. Is this right?
Yeah, so you're going to, the end result will be like this, more or less, because it's going to the card that is rectangular.
So this is the front of it.
Yes.
I shall show you the back as well, just so you can see. So maybe this helps you understand. But this is fantastic. Now, may I talk to you a little bit about the kit?
Oh, yeah.
So really, because you might be like, well, I don't have those things. Well, yes, you can have them. Look, it's the Brain Flow Embroidery Kit. And the really cool thing is it comes with everything that you need, right, Shahar? It comes with, here it is, actually. I have it right here. I can show you.
It comes with the stitch
if you can
chart,
see,
so you can see all the stitches that you could vary.
Yes, it comes with the stitch chart, the instructions. You get the embroidery floss.
7 colors.
7 different colors of the embroidery floss. You get this fancy fabric that you see her using for the poppies. It comes with that. It comes with the burlap in the back, and it comes with the cards for you to make the cards. So if you see here some of the examples that we have, it shows you the different cards that you can create. You can create little wall displays. It's just really a fabulous kit, and I highly encourage you to get it today. Now, the really cool thing is the introductory price that we have today is 27 bucks. So normally 33, but you can get it for just 27. It's a great kit.
And they are going to get the embroidery hoop that usually does not come together.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Stop everything.
This just in.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So during the next 24 hours only, there's a promotion, and you can get, as a bonus, you'll get the hoop in addition to your kit.
So now, you really don't need anything but a tiny pair of scissors.
Exactly.
To get this going.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, you only get the hoop if you do it within the next 24 hours. So this...
Even better, while we are live,
yes.
right?
So do it right now, in fact. Just go to mondomarkettv.com, and that's where you can get it. You can create some beautiful poppies. What I love about this is it's your me time. You get to do this. It's super easy. It's fast. The projects come with complete instructions, and you're just going to relax and have a good time.
Why not?
And you can make it into a card. You know, people don't get cards nowadays.
Yeah,
and
but,
so when
but
you
it makes
send
a
them
difference,
card,
right?
It's like, whoa.
Yes.
It really makes a difference and stands out.
I have an insurance agent. We've been with her for many, many years, right?
Yes.
And one thing she does is she creates her own cards and she sends.
Every year for my birthday, for Shahar's birthday,
for Christmas.
We get cards.
You know what happens when somebody comes and say, oh, I can provide you with better rates. I'm not even listening.
No.
Right? Because it creates a relationship, a deeper thing. Okay. So, and the burlap here will allow you to make at least 4 pieces.
Hang on.
Hang on.
So you can make at least 4 pieces. And Colleen and Maria, just to answer your question, she asked if this is a kit. Yes, it is. It's the Brain Flow kit. So when you go to Mondo Market TV, you'll see the video of us right there on the homepage. The Brain Flow kit is right next to it, and you can click and get it.
I'm creating a whole series with different flowers. And you're going to see once we are done, how fast and how cool it is. You're going to make all types of flowers you want to.
Sandy said, I just joined in on the fun. Maria said, oh, I will get this. Yes,
okay, good.
You do that, girl, and you're going to get the hoop.
So the idea is you put this in your bag wherever you are, waiting for the dentist on a road trip, you can get a piece done.
Exactly.
Okay, so girls, guys, I don't know. I'm going to make 3 poppies on this piece here because I want to show you 3 different ways to make the poppy. Okay, so of course the first thing that we need are the stems, because remember we are working layers, background, then the stem, then the poppy that has more dimension, right? So that's what we need to take care now of the stem. The stem is very easy to make. And I hope you can see well here. If you can't, I'll put in a color that is not really green. But think about A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Remember that? So A, B, C, D. The thread comes out on A, goes in on B, and it comes out right in the middle of that invisible line that you're creating right now with the C. So A, B, let's put B here so you can see. I want you to see.
So you can see.
So I have one thread here. The C comes right in the middle, I mean on the side, but in the middle of the line, okay? C. And D is going to be what it would be at first, the B. So it goes in again. See, this is, this is all you need to do. And you can create a straight stem, it can curve. Remember, that's how nature is, right? There is one rule though, nature abhors straight lines. So never too straight, even when it's straight. But that's the stem, that's all you need to do. My first one is going to be long for my biggest poppy. So I want to make it go. You really need just to imagine, I would like 3 poppies, I would like 5 poppies, and they would all be big, they would be side by side. Or you get a picture of a poppy field and choose how they're going to be. But the stem stitch is just this. So really no biggie here.
Okay, check this out. Liz is asking a question.
Okay.
Can you make a bigger piece if you get a bigger hoop?
Yes.
I would like to incorporate it into making a purse like an earlier video you made. Or are you limited to the smaller size?
That's one of my girls.
Good question.
I'm actually, Lindsay, right?
Liz.
Liz. I am actually working on the same piece. It's actually a little bigger, but not really too big, bigger than the card. But instead of the burlap, I'm using linen because I am going to incorporate that into a bag. There's always a bag in my stash of stuff to do, right? So I don't know if you saw Jenny Ferguson's class on the freeform bags. I'm going to make one of those, and I'm going to use the poppies as part of it. So I'm still going to be working close to this side, but it could be any size you want.
Now, Shahar, because since Liz is going to do this and she's going to turn it into a purse, which is a functional item, and there's the wear and tear,
right?
Would you then recommend, for example, Scotch guarding it or something like that?
Yeah, I'm going to start another stem just the same way because I need 3. Yes, you can, because it's going to take longer. You could use the burlap just as well, because the burlap, I don't know if you guys know, one trend, a big trend today is to do embroidery with cork fabric, and it's also very rustic. The burlap also gives that taste, right, of being rough. I don't know how you would say that. So you could use this, and all you do is whenever you cut, you have a few options. You can zigzag in the machine the borders so they don't come out. You can turn the borders and stitch on your bag, or you could add some textile hardener and around it as well, so it will never fray again. Okay, another option.
Liz said, "You ladies are turning me from glass into textile media."
Hey, let's face it, we cannot do one thing all the time, right? We need to vary, because the brain also, you know, our brain is always looking for solutions of whatever things we are going through in life, and it needs that break time from one thing to another. And you are going to be amazed when you're doing one thing totally different than you used to, how many ideas you get for your original passion. A lot. I'm on my 3rd stem, and I'm going to do this short, so they're going to be one tall, one in the middle, and one like if it was just getting to bloom, okay? So I can show you the 3 different poppies I want to show you. So you're entertained in the chat, Nash? Yeah, she's reading. So again, wherever you are in the chat, don't forget, comment, participate, because you can get a set.
Hey, that's my spiel.
Okay.
All right, so lucky person is going to get a set of embroidery floss, beautiful set. All you have to do in order to get entered to win is drop a comment and share this video. Share the video and leave a comment, and the lucky person is going to win this set of embroidery floss.
Yes, and if it's a person that already purchased the kit, I'll send you other colors. So you have a total of 14 different colors. How cool is that?
That is very cool. Also, since I'm talking, why not let you know about this cool kit? So this is introducing the Brain Flow Embroidery Kit for you. This is a great kit because it comes with everything that you need in order to create beautiful, beautiful poppies and this technique of modern embroidery. This kit comes with everything that you need. It comes with how do you call this? I forgot.
Burlap.
The burlap.
Enough to make 4 pieces at least for
cards. 4 pieces at least. It comes with this fancy, beautiful, gorgeous fabric that you'll be using for the actual poppies. It comes with 7 different colors of the embroidery floss, as well as detailed instruction, as well as the cards, so that you can create beautiful, beautiful cards with this modern embroidery technique and with the poppies. And so,
and the stitch chart, so you have several stitches, not only what we are covering today.
Oh, that's a plus. Yes, so this stitch chart comes with more than the stitches that Shahar is teaching you right now.
Yes, let's show the products again, and I want you to pay attention to the last card, the small card.
This one right here?
Can you see? Can you move just a little bit there?
I can grab it as long as we can put it back, otherwise our producer yells at us.
Okay, no, Chase, don't yell at us.
So this right here is a beautiful card.
So see, with the chain stitch or this other stitch here, you can create other flowers as well. So you're not constrained. The poppy is the core topic. But with the other stitches that you have in the stitch chart, you can go crazy.
So look, actually, I'm going to show every one of the cards that we have here. So this is one card that you can create with this kit. And by the way, for you to get this kit, all you need to do is go to mondomarkettv.com. The introductory price that we have is awesome. Normally, this kit will run you about 33 bucks. Well, today you can get it for 27, and during the next 24 hours, we'll include a hoop as a bonus. So you'll get the kit and the hoop. So you saw this example right here. This is another one.
Yeah, this is a bigger card.
Ooh.
But you see you see the background, how it varies.
Look how fun, and I love the sheen and the shine that comes with this fabric.
And in this one, I cut some of the fabric and made into leaves just with the straight stitch. So again, you can put leaves, you can put whatever you want.
Now what's really cool is that you're not just stuck to the cards, you can actually turn these into wall pieces. Now look at this.
So this canvas
came
in black. It came in black, so I just
So all you did was glue this. And how did you glue it onto here?
We are going to see.
Oh, we're going to see. You just wait and see.
It's quite simple.
Look how adorable.
And then the wall piece, that is the open poppy.
I'm going to put this back here.
Okay, so I got some of the fabric. I have the red one, of course, and I'm going to cut a square. It's a 1-inch square, eyeball 1-inch square, okay? Doesn't have to be precise or totally square either, okay? And what you're going to do is you fold into a triangle, okay? And then you fold it again. I'm going to do once again. Let me do it here. Let's see if I can show you.
Ooh,
so I have a square that is not really too square at the moment. And I fold into a triangle. And then I fold it again into another triangle. Okay? So this is what I end up with. Now I come with my black thread. And I just have to decide where I want this flower. I'm going to add this flower to this first stem here. Okay? So I come with the black thread at the top of the stem that I created.
By the way, Andrea said, looks like fun.
It is fun.
It totally is.
Then I enter my triangle at the bottom.
By the way, thank you for sharing, ladies. Bonnie, Liz, thank you so much. Bonnie said, Shahar, you are so inspiring.
Oh,
Love
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That's what we try, to inspire people to create and try new things every day. Because really, did you know that change is what makes us evolve as human beings? If we would conform to everything, we would still be in caves, being dragged by the hair. Because we change, but the brain doesn't like change. I talk a lot about the brain because my specialty in marketing is something called neuromarketing. So it studies the brain to predict behavior. And I can tell you that the brain itself hates change because change means, oh, there might be a cyber tiger there someplace. So it avoids that, but change is actually good. So guys, I did 3 stitches here, and my, show there, my poppy is already secure. I don't need to do anything else.
Look at that.
And I have that detail. If I want more black, I can add more black.
These colors are fantastic. Now I'm going to show you from the back just so you can see, in case it helps you with that stitch. This is where the poppy is, how it was secured.
Yeah, and it's still a good back. It's not ever going to show anyway.
By the way, welcome Dolores to our broadcast. Let's see, Liz says, I am a bit intimidated because I have never embroidered.
Yeah, but you were saying, Liz,
you don't need to be intimidated.
That you don't need to have any prior experience. That is the truth, right? You do not need to have prior experience to do this.
Liz.
If you're going to embroider the same scenery all in stitches, yes, it would take you some time.
But this brain flow method...
the brain flow method used the funny fabrics, the fun fabrics, well, think about all the space that it covers for you, that you're actually not doing the stitching, but the end result is stunning. I mean, even if you show this to a person that is used to embroidery, it's so different that they are going, wow, how did you make that? That's interesting, right? Okay, I'm going to show you another poppy. Is a poppy that is open, okay? Because we have the poppies when they're blooming like this, they are a little closed, then they open, right, until they are very open. So that's what we are doing here today. So this one is very easy too. Everything here is easy. That's the purpose of this kit. So all you want to do is really, so I have another square, about 1 inch in this case, and I'm putting the ends inside, and I'm holding with my finger. Okay, I have a rebel thing here that I'm going to cut. Well, now my black thread goes at the end of one of the stems I created, and it goes right into the middle, and you can fold it as many times as you want because the effect will be the same. So now I come in the middle of my fabric, and there I go. I already have my poppy. I have to adjust, and now I'm going to put a stitch to hold all this together. See, it's fighting me a little bit. Even if one of them would stay loose, you would still have an interesting effect here that you could use. But I'm trying to put all the ends, and then I go with the needle again inside. And of course, when I'm doing this by myself, I'm usually embroidering right on my tummy, which is a little easier. Okay, so I did secure the poppy, but now I need to make that inside of the poppy more interesting. And you could work with black or another color. You would, if you look at a picture of a poppy, you're going to see that sometimes it has some yellow spores coming out. I'm going to do something called, I forgot the name.
Embroidery.
It's not rococo, no. French knot. So the French knot is this. You have the needle, you have the thread, you go around the needle once, twice.
Oh, I like this.
Can you see I'm holding this? This is the secret of French knot. You have to keep the tension of the thread. Then you go into the flower, very close to where you came out, and you go in. But I made a mess here. But you keep holding this thread, okay? So once, twice. We are going to do this again, so don't worry if you don't get it first. And you just go, keep the tension, and pull. And you have the middle of the poppy, okay? You can see here my 2 ends here are still coming out. I can adjust, come back again, and do another French knot to secure those, and at the same time give the idea of the poppy center. 1, 2, tension. These petals today, they're fighting me. And go inside, holding the tension. And if I make 2, I have to make 3.
Okay, I have to show them.
Okay, so let me do the third one.
It looks great. I want them to see it. Can you move forward just a tiny bit? Thank you.
Okay, so 1, 2. Go inside, hold.
Let's see.
And there you have the one open one.
So look at this open one.
Look at it.
It looks
Isn't
so
that
pretty.
beautiful?
Yes. And I want you, it has a three-dimensional
You're not
effect.
embroidering the whole flower and making it and having to draw with a pencil.
I love the
stay
mixed.
inside the lines. You're just putting whatever comes out is going to be beautiful.
Yes,
right?
And I love the mixed. You know, you're combining the fabric, the fancy shiny fabric,
yes,
with the embroidery stitches. It's great.
It is really
great. It looks
great.
gorgeous.
So I'm going to do the third poppy now.
All right.
After you talk about the kit.
Okay, I can do that all day long. So we're introducing to you the Brain Flow Embroidery Kit. This is the Poppy Field series. You can find it at Mondo Market TV. Now, the really cool thing about this is that it comes with everything that you need in order to get started. You'll see right here, it comes with
burlap?
For some reason, I always
it's
forget
hard.
what
I
this is
forget
called.
it too.
It comes with the burlap. It comes with all this fancy fabric that will give you the astonishing look that the poppies have with all the shine and the glitter. It comes with 7 different colors of the embroidery floss, as well as the stitch guide and the
5 cards.
The 5 cards for you to create a beautiful set of cards. You can see it here for the example. So from this, the really cool thing about this technique is you can create the cards. Shahar gave you several examples here, but also, for example, this frame, and look how gorgeous that looks. Now, she's teaching you here today the poppy stitch, but you can see here several examples, and these all come in the stitch guide so that you can create these beautiful, beautiful cards.
Gardens. Really
Beautiful gardens, exactly.
Yeah.
All you have to do to get it is go to mondomarkettv.com. You'll see it on there. It's the Brain Flow Embroidery Kit, the Poppy Field series. And when you order during the next 24 hours, we'll throw in a hoop for you as a bonus. But make sure you do that during the next 24 hours so you get the bonus, because why not, right? So just go to mondomarkettv.com and you can get it, and you can see here this the bonus item, just showing it for you.
And you know that the cover itself gives you some design ideas in
Yes.
case you say, I don't know where to put the poppies. Okay, so now the last open poppy, I just cut 3 circles of red material, so the fun fabric, and one is slightly smaller than the other. I didn't use templates or anything. That's not the idea here. Just to cut kind of a circle. You can see that my circles are questionable.
Hey.
They are not totally a circle.
You're
going to see, doesn't matter.
I hope, yeah.
Yeah, let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Check it out. We're saying hi to Jody McDougall. Welcome. Bonnie said, I'll admit that I have done embroidery years ago, but never tried it with the fabric in the background. That really adds a gorgeous look.
Yeah,
it
and
totally does.
You have here, I think, 7 or 6 different ones, but you can add more. Maybe you have that tiny little piece that you thought, oh, it's so cute, I'm going to put it here. 10 years later, you haven't used on anything because it's too small. Well, incorporate here. Well, we are not putting any beading here, but if beading is your thing, you can come up and add some sparkle. So I have my 3.
Ooh, that's such a good idea.
Yeah, right?
So
I have my
your
3 circles, and my black is coming out at the top of the stem. I'm going to go right in the middle.
Through the middle of the 3 circles.
Yes, and I have here. Oh. Now, I'm going to do the French knot here again. Oh, actually, no, sorry. I'm going to go inside, tiny difference than where I came in. And why am I doing that? Because I want to make the flower do this. See? Look at this. So I'm going to anchor in the back. So by anchor, I mean I hold it straight, and then I go in and in here to hold my anchor point. And then you pull. So now my flower is already, see, with some movement. And you want that. That's the fun part about this flower. Okay, so now I come in again and I do the French knot. Okay, 1, 2, hold with your left hand, go in, keep holding, that's the secret.
Ooh, that's so gorgeous.
And then here you can make as many as you want. Okay, because the poppy will allow that. I'm going to do 3 or 4 just for you to see, and then I'm going to do something else to make it this flower pop even more. My burlap got stuck here. So let's do 2, 3, 5, I don't know. Let's do some.
Well, that's the cool thing about this too. You're not stuck to following the rules, like you said.
Well, I think it's very difficult to relax following rules all the time.
I agree.
Right? And the purpose
Rules
of this
stress me
embroidery
out.
is I want to create something beautiful that I don't have to spend hours learning.
Yes.
Have a stunning result and relax at the same time.
Decompress.
Decompress. So not too many rules. And that's
I like
another
that.
reason we are working with simple stitches that actually they make a difference. So I have about, I'm going to make the 4th French knot. And you're going to see. So
Okay.
you could add, like I told you, some yellow here too.
So I want them to see this French knot as you're doing it.
Yeah, we are going to make more. So here I have my poppy, and it's good the way it is. See, it has some dimension to, it became the last layer. But what if I want more? Oh no, I really want this flower to stand out. Well, that's very simple. You hold the flower like this. What?
A comment from guest 310. You ladies are so much fun. I can't believe that your producer would yell at you.
I never saw Chase yell at anybody. But we are difficult people. Like right now, I just made a mess
Speak
here.
for yourself, Shahar.
See? Driving me crazy.
By the way, Maria said, I will make a card for my mom's birthday.
Right?
Thanks.
Yes.
Exactly. Here's an idea. I'm going to make you a card for Mother's Day.
I want to see that, Nash. It would basically be a miracle happening right on Earth.
Liz says she's going to order this kit. You go, Liz. You're going to have fun. Bonnie, thanks for convincing Liz.
Okay, so I grabbed the flower with my finger. Let's hope I don't make a mess again. It always happens on camera. I just made a mess again. Wait, girls. Why did I make a mess? Because instead of grabbing all 6 threads, one was left behind. And you know, when you get left behind, you make a mess.
No thread left behind.
No thread left behind.
Question from Bonnie. Shahar, have you ever used different sizes of the French knots in your poppies?
I have to tell you one thing, Bonnie. You can, of course. But the thing is, if you try to go 3, 4 times, it tends to undo on the top. So usually I don't do that. Yes, I have done, but I usually don't because the end result is not what I want. So if you want a more delicate French knot, work with 2 threads. If you want a little bigger, 4. If you want the ones I have here, the 6 threads. It's better than more rounds. So I came out with the black, and I'm holding my poppy. I'm going to go with the thread right at the bottom from one side to the other. Okay, and that's a very good moment to have a chenille thread like we do on the kit because the others would make your life difficult. And go inside again, to the back. Go to the back. And let's see what happens. This happens. See, I have a lot more dimension. I can do the same thing from the other side. So, see, Nash? Now you adjust how you want the middle to show. We want to show the black in the middle a little bit.
So, for
yeah, there you go,
like
there you go. But you have dimension. That's all we did.
Yes. And
now
look from
tell
the
me,
side.
Liz, if this on a bag wouldn't be a showstopper.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Definitely a showstopper. And Liz, you're a showstopper kind of girl. I know it.
Okay, so basically, the poppies are just this. What you have to think is if you want more on this rectangle that you have here. So, for example, you say, hey, yeah, but you could use some more color here. You could come with the yellow color, for example. Let's do it again, the French knot, so you just can see what a lighter color. And add, you can have a cluster, like if you had tiny little flowers, or you can just sparkle them around to bring the light, right? Because you always have to think, is it too dark? Do I need more light here?
How can I bring the light?
How can you bring the light? Bring a lighter color. And again, 1, 2, go inside really close to where you came. Keep holding the thread with your left hand because that's the secret of the... I have met people that said, oh, the French knots are so difficult. And I was thinking, what? Where are they difficult? They're not difficult. But if you don't hold the thread, then
it becomes difficult.
Then it becomes frustrating. So 1, 2, go here. There you go. And you can do as many of these as you want. As you could add some grass here, just with straight stitches. So Really no-brainer, right?
Very
easy,
nice.
and it makes a difference.
Bonnie's saying that would definitely look wonderful on a bag. Exactly.
Yes,
It totally would.
And that's where you have to surprise people. Many people that do embroidery, they think that the only thing that they can make are wall pieces. And that's exactly what I'm trying to guide you to other possibilities here, because you can make coin purses out of this. Yes, you can, right? Bring the backing here, you can have a beautiful coin purse. You can have big purses or bags. You can have, I don't know, whatever you want.
So, suggestion from Liz, Paverpal, use Paverpal to harden it?
Well, I would...
transparent?
So if I were not going to use this in a card, yes, because the card it doesn't need at all. Especially here that I'm going to cut now and you're going to see, it frays, the burlap frays a lot, as well as the linen, the monk cloth, all types of embroidery thing, they tend to fray a lot. So you don't want that. That would be ideal. But let's suppose you're putting this on a bag and you want to use the Paverpal because it will last forever. What you will do first, I've done that so I know the answer. You are going to sew this on the bag. Once you have it ready, then you add the Paverpal. Because if you do before, your machine is not going to go through. It really hardens, okay? So just have that in mind. I did that too. So you have to be careful. Well, once you have, let's say this is finished. It's not finished. I would add a little bit more details here. But I'm ready to cut and put on my card. So again, more or less, I know my flower is fine. I'm going to leave about 1 inch on each side and cut a little bit more than that, okay? I'm going to eyeball because the purpose here is not to have it perfect, it's to have a beautiful piece that when I gift this to somebody, they're going to go, wow. Wow. Right? So that's what I'm doing, cutting a little bit more than 1 inch. Now I just compromised my next one. So I should have thought about that before I put that part there. Oh. But I can still use on something else. So you cut. Okay, so I have here the square.
Ooh,
the rectangle. Wait. You're always so eager to show.
Oh, I want them to see.
It's not even perfect yet. Okay.
Okay, look at this. Look how pretty this is.
Okay, so now is the time I come to my
for your
card, and I have to double check sizes here. So it's okay, it's going to be right at the border, perfect. What I do now is come with any of my needles, and I'm going to pull 3 or 4 threads of the burlap out. So this will avoid my burlap to be undone with time, and will create a beautiful effect.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And you get that fringe that looks cute.
That is super cute. If you don't like the fringe, you can turn and do something else on the edges, right? And again, I'm taking 3 or 4, however you feel like to do.
This is your moment to brain flow and relax.
Yeah. So it's not too much thinking here. You just get it and you have a beautiful piece at the end. And you're going to say, what?
By the way, can I talk about the kit while you're doing that fringe?
Yes.
Ladies, just go to mondomarkettv.com to get your kit. It's a beautiful kit. It comes with pretty much everything that you need to get started. So check it out. It comes with the burlap. It comes with the fun fibers, the fancy fibers that you have that you're seeing here with the shine for your poppies. It comes with 7 different colors of the embroidery floss, as well as the cards for you to create the cards, the beautiful cards with the poppies. And includes as well the sheet with all the stitches. So for the different stitches that you can create, you can see here on the screen right now the different types of flowers that you can create. So Shahar is teaching you the poppy, but you can actually create multiple different flowers, and they're all gorgeous and fun to make. I mean, these are easy, they're fun, and they're gorgeous. We have an introductory price going on right now during the next 24 hours. Just go to our website, mondomarkettv.com. Normally it's 33 bucks, but today you can get it for 27, and we'll include as a bonus the embroidery hoop. This way you're all set. But it's just during the next 24 hours. So go there right now now, mondomarkettv.com, and get your embroidery flow, your brain flow embroidery kit. This is the Poppy series, the Poppy Fields series, level 1. Definitely a fun and fantastic kit to get. And don't forget, Mother's Day is coming up here soon, and you can create stunning cards for her, or as you even saw as the example, I'll show you here right now, you can do a beautiful, gorgeous frame. See, this you're gonna hang. You're not just stuck to the cards. You can, for example, do, like you've been talking about, you can put it on a purse, you can put it on a frame, you can do cards. Fantastic, super fun.
We're just trying to motivate a teenager to start making something, or you even have a mother or somebody that needs an extra activity, but of course they cannot concentrate for, I know that because of my own mother, they cannot concentrate too much. They have a hard time seeing. I
mean, because of my own mother, they cannot concentrate too much.
But it's perfect, right? She can watch TV and make these, doesn't have to think much, it's easy to thread. We keep her
busy that way.
Yeah, right. So,
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
See, I have it here, it's perfect to go, but I can adjust the
fray is awesome.
The fray a little bit more.
It just adds a touch to it.
Yeah.
Diana said, "What messy fun?"
Yeah, not too messy. It's just the end. See,
just a little.
The end, because it's the burlap, but it's worth the final result as well. So mess sometimes is a good thing. Ask Jody, Macarena Russia. She loves a mess. Okay. Nice. And then I have to add this to my, I come with any type of clear glue. This is a clear tacky glue.
And how much of it
do you put?
And I use
clear because, of course, this has wide squares, right? And if it was white or any other color,
it would show.
It could come. But I do this, so it's like an X.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, easy. And I add, and I will leave all this free because that's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just adds a little whimsical thing to it.
Yeah, and you don't touch for a little bit. You can even put a book here, just if you want it really flat. I don't care about the flat much. I actually like.
I like the dimension.
Leave it alone a little bit, and
but
it's
can we
done.
show before
yes,
we leave it alone?
I know you can show.
Okay.
She can hold herself. I'll show first. So like this. See, I have. Now you say you just write "I love you" here. Sign, and the person will be really, really happy.
Definitely.
We need to leave this dry, okay?
Because I just want to show them. I just want to show it so they can see it. Okay, so look how gorgeous this is.
Gorgeous.
How fun is this?
And it's not
and
even
look at the
ready.
shiny.
I mean, I would add some sparkles with the French
your message
knots,
inside.
some grass.
Oh, yes, you can add some grass.
Yeah.
You can do more poppies.
I just wanted to show them from beginning to end what to do, but isn't that great?
It's fantastic. It looks amazing.
Think about this. We are talking a lot, and we are showing you the kit so you don't miss this opportunity. And the whole thing took less than an hour. Which means that with 1 hour of your time, you probably can create at least 4 of these total different designs, because one moment you want 3 big open poppies, the other moment you want just 3 closed ones, or you want tiny ones in a field of lavender because you can, stitch some lavenders there as well. Think about it. Just with this kit, you may need more burlap, but with the rest that you have, you really can create over a dozen pieces.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right, because you're working with 1-inch squares with the poppies, right? You have enough thread for a very long time, and you have fun fabric enough for you to work it with every single way you can think of, because I can get my funny, fun, no, it's not funny, it's fun.
It's not funny, it's
fun.
But
I can also do this.
You're funny, the fabric's fun.
Yeah. I can do this, for example, and add here.
Wait, what did you do? Oh, you twisted it.
I twisted on top.
Oh,
so I had in the back, I
just
have
a
now
detail?
on top. Yes, and I could stitch here with a contrasting color, making it something else. I could do the same twist. And let me get another color so you guys can get the idea. So I could use the silk, for example, do some twists here and create the grass with the silk.
Look at that.
Look at this. I would just ruin. If you have ribbons, you can also come with that here and create an interesting.
Just
see,
let your brain flow.
Yeah.
Really.
One thing I do quite often is get a piece of my fancy tool. Let me see if I can show you on the black here. So I have this piece of my French tool. What I do is I distress this a lot. See, I just pull and it loses its shape.
Oh.
Yeah, but if I bring it to my embroidery.
I can see.
Can you see?
Oh, yes.
I can bring it here to the top. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
And I'm making my grass with the fabric.
That is fantastic.
Can you show there because it shows
Yes.
better? So
look how cool. Look how pretty. Wait.
Again, the idea is free yourself of hours of work.
Look, and free yourself of rules.
Take a look at this on a bag.
Look how pretty. This is gorgeous. I love it.
Bonnie, what do you think?
Yes, Bonnie said, she said, looks gorgeous, Shahar. And Diana said, very cool, Shahar. Liz said, beautiful, just ordered, can't wait to try, thank you.
You're
gonna
this.
Love it.
Really, again, because I like embroidery of all types, actually. And I've been learning because I joined a guild and, you know, I pay attention to what everybody does there. But I like fast projects. I mean, you cannot believe how busy the two of us are.
We're a little busy.
It's hard to find time to sleep. But if I don't create, I get grumpy.
Yes.
And so when I go, I always carry something with me. So if I have to wait in the restaurant, in a doctor, whatever is the thing, I can grab this. And before the doctor calls me in, I already have one ready. And if it takes too long looking at the computer, I have a second one ready because that's how I roll. A machine, basically. So it's fun. And then when people look, they say, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It didn't take you 3 months to make it. It took you less than 15 minutes.
It just took you a moment of peace, really.
Yeah.
And it just it relaxes you. That's why we call it the brain flow. Just let your brain flow and create. And it's really a relaxing moment for yourself. I mean, we're all busy, right? We're all busy.
Yeah, we are.
There's always so much to do and always someone to take care of. Well, this is the time for you just to sit down and just enjoy that moment.
Yeah, and once you get home, then you think, what's the purpose of this piece? That's what I do with my stuff. Do you want to be part of a bag? Do you want to be on a jacket? You know how it is. Sometimes you're eating and something, and you think, another one gone.
Yeah.
Well, I can grab this, add a detail, so to that I have a repurposed jacket, right? So you have
that's a good idea.
Why not?
You can, yeah.
You can. So you can repurpose this. Depending on the size that you're going to be making, you can even make a piece of jewelry out of this. I didn't have the time to do it, but I had it on my mind.
To do small poppies, for example?
You can do the first one that we did. You can do 3 of them on a small pendant, blank, and there you go. You have a beautiful piece that everybody's going to ask about.
Sandy said, awesome. Bonnie said, wow. Diana said, wow. And bling, too.
Yeah, right?
Yes, you
and
gotta
bring
have
some beads as well. And then bling to the next level.
Yeah, bling it up to the next level. Very nice.
Yeah, that was my demo for today.
That's a wonderful demo. Now, just in case you didn't get it the first 6 times I said it, just go to mondomarkettv.com to get your Brain Flow Embroidery Kit. Now, these are fun. These are relaxing and easy to do. It just gives you that me time for yourself. We have an introductory price going on, normally $33, but you can get it today for $27. And we'll include an embroidery hoop for you as a bonus. Now, just during the next 24 hours. So you can basically do that right now. Just go to Mondo Market TV. It comes with everything that you need in order for you to create these beautiful cards. I mean, look at this card that we did together right here. How gorgeous is that, right? It's amazing. Well, and you can do it yourself. When you get this kit, you basically have everything that you need. You'll have the, what's this called?
Burlap.
The burlap. I don't know why, I forget. You'll get the burlap, you get the fun fabric. Now these are gorgeous because they're shiny, they're just really beautiful. They're outstanding, stunning fabrics. You get 7 different colors of the embroidery floss, and you get the stitch guide. So you can see here on the side, for example, the different examples of cards, of flowers that you can create. So Shahar shows you different stitches. Now all these stitches are in your stitch guide. So you're not just stuck to the poppies. You can actually create the poppies and all the other ones. And you can do cards with them. You can do the frames. You just...
Wall art,
bags. Art. You can do the purses. It's just really amazing, unique. Just go to mondomarkettv.com to get yours today. And we'll throw in a hoop.
So simple. And of course, if this launch goes well, because that's what we are doing, we are launching this product today.
Yes.
If you guys think this can be something exciting, I actually have, in my mind, a whole collection, because I already know the flowers I want to make, the colors I want to bring. But we need to see if you guys want this first.
Yes,
right?
we do. And Liz said, ooh, a pin hardened with Paverpol, for example.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Super, super
You
easy.
get the idea.
Talking about Paverpol, 2 more weeks, and Beverly Olive will be a Curious Mondo.
Yes,
with the intermediate sculpting.
That's going to be a fun course. Bev's coming back from Canada for that. If you haven't registered yet, do so. And any final comments?
Oh, you need to see the winner. Chase
I know.
the hit.
Yes, he sent us the winner, and the lucky winner who will receive a set
of colors
of the embroidery floss. Lucky winner. What they did was share and comment. Linda Williamson is the lucky winner. Congratulations, Linda. Please email us at info@mondomarkettv.com, your mailing address, and we'll get that sent out to you. Final comments?
Well, just do it. Again,
yes,
free
I like
yourself from rules. There are minimum rules here. Just create things, and you're going to see, even when the flower, for any reason, like this tiny one has one of the points coming out, it's going to stay like that. And you know why? Because nature is beautiful in its imperfection.
Exactly.
So don't look for perfect embroidery. That's not the point of this type. Other types are, this is not, just have fun with it.
Don't look for perfect, just have fun and let it flow.
Yeah, you're going to love it.
Brain flow. All right.
Brain flow, that's good.
All right, we do have to say goodbye. Well, listen, today we're doing this. We're always here. This is the Sparkle of Creativity show. We're here every Thursday. So come back next Thursday for another episode.
And Monday for Shailene, Crafting with Shailene.
Monday, Crafting with Shailene, 2:30 Mountain Time on Monday for that show. Okay, so we'll see you next time. Thank you for joining us and for your comments. See you then.
See ya.